Hello, friends. I am John, and I am the 3D 80s kid. Hello, friends, and welcome back for another episode. Just wanted to fill you in on what I've been doing collecting-wise in the last month or so.
Who cares?
If you're a longtime viewer of the channel, you know I was pretty obsessed with the 1960 top set for a while, but I have completed what my goals were for that set.
Are you finally finished with the project?
And what am I doing now? So just wanted to show you a few pickups I've gotten in the last few weeks. And one of the things that drew me to 1960 tops in the first place was the fact that it is great photography on there, along with the awesome design, as I've always been one that favors photographs over the artwork. So that's why I gravitated to 1960 versus like 55 or 56 with, a similar horizontal design. So the set I went to next to grab some Hall of Famers was 1953 Bowman color.
The photos are really beautiful.
And first one I've got here is Mr. Phil Rizzuto.
Holy cow!
Looking deeper at this guy's career, I don't think he'd be in the Hall of Fame necessarily if he didn't have those pinstripes on his uniform. The opportunities to be in the limelight with those great Yankee teams, have some postseason moments, as well as the big factor to me of him becoming a Yankee announcer and staying in the limelight, which helped garner him his inclusion later by Veterans Committee. So still awesome card here with the bunting pose. Still a very excellent player. Just think he's a real borderline as far as really being a Hall of Famer, but love the photography on these cards. Next one, in the classic kneel down with the bat, Don Field of Dreams pose, Richie Ashburn.
That's sharp, as a bow.
Sharp, boss.
Now, this guy is a guy who I don't think got enough credit where he needed to be inducted by the Veterans Committee later. He got overshadowed by the other great center fielders of his day, being Duke Snider, Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays. But this guy was actually one of the greatest leadoff hitters of all time. He not only hit for high average, he also led the league in walks many times. So he finished with a career .396 on base percentage. And Leo DeRocher is even quoted as saying he is the fastest man he's ever seen going to first base. So this guy was top of the line as far as not only being an excellent leadoff hitter, but also a spectacular defensive center fielder. He has some of the highest put-out totals for a season. I think it's 5 or 6 of the top 10 seasons with regarding the put-outs in center field, as in that guy had a range. So
He's really good.
up next, a guy almost as significant as Jackie Robinson, Larry Doby, first African-American in the American League, took pretty much the same level of abuse and scorn from the racists that were out there at the time, and yet is relatively forgotten for the general public, does not get the acclaim he probably deserves. But Larry Doby, another great player and a very strong person to endure what he did. So
It wasn't easy, Robin.
up next, a guy tied to my favorite player pretty closely, Monty Irvin, Nice smile on this one.
Great smile.
He took Willie Mays under his wing and mentored him.
Say hi, Willie.
Came in a bit older, so I believe he was close to 30 before he was even a rookie. So
30.
And my last pickup is Red Schoenfield. Great player with the St. Louis Cardinals for a number of years, and later went into coaching and managing for the Cardinals, was part of their organization for a really long time.
Like forever.
Wanted to pick up this one because the 60 tops I got of him is in a Braves uniform, and it just didn't feel right.
This feels right.
He is actually one of the better defensive second basemen of all time, as well as being a very high caliber hitter for a second baseman. So Red Schoenfield. Love the pictures on these full color photos of 53 Bowman color. So just to tie things up at the end here, I have a few more days to enter my VR contest that was for 80 subscribers, and shockingly, last check, I'm up to 114. So thank you everybody for coming along to my journey. And thank you everyone who has already submitted a video. I've got 25 entries. And for anyone interested in the mystery prize, I currently only have 2 entries for that. So you have until Saturday, the 21st at midnight Eastern time, as I would like to get started on the video for that. My time, I'm on the West Coast at 9 o'clock that night. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.
Hey. Hey, you guys.